So I bottled that kombucha into these bottles. I didn't actually use ginger because it's crazy tart to begin with. It's more of an experiment to see if this first brew is even usable. I put some apple juice in there, so kombucha to about here, apple juice for the rest, kombucha, apple juice for the rest. And what that's going to do is now that they're sealed, they're sitting on the counter, they're going to stay here for a couple days. They're going to carbonate. They're gonna eat up the sugar that's in the apple juice. They're gonna chomp. They're gonna release carbon dioxide, and because they're in a sealed container, that carbon dioxide can't go anywhere. It's gonna carbonate the liquid. That's what's gonna occur. And so we're gonna see how these turn out. I wouldn't be disappointed if they didn't turn out because they're a first brew. Meaning they've been in there for a month. But I want to show you something interesting that happened here. So this guy, I started tampering with a little early to see how it was doing about 2 weeks in. And the very first growth never made it back to the surface, meaning it was missing some structures. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this guy. Hello! Welcome to the world. And it feels like a shark skin maybe. Anytime I've touched a shark or a dolphin, this feels very similar to that. It's a really strange substance when you think about it, because it's made of, a colony of things. Just like our skin is made of a colony of cells. We don't normally think about our bodies like that, but it's a truth. And so here's the original one that didn't make it. That's been living in the structure. So I'd be willing to bet that this thing is probably missing some of the elements, and it's probably, it was attempting to inflate itself to get back to the surface, and it just couldn't do it. So bye-bye. Oh no! So this liquid, I'm not even gonna try to make anything out of this. I'm gonna use some hot water. Like, there's zero sign of contamination on any of these items, on either of these, cultures. So I'm just gonna use regular hot water. Like, I'm not using anything crazy to sterilize this. I don't really believe in trying to be too crazy about sanitation, because remember that fermented foods are mostly about bacteria and things that are around us all the time. Kimchi and stuff essentially is made from the bacteria that's on the vegetable or whatever you're fermenting. So let's not get too crazy with it. Let's just make sure we have the right environment. and so normally what I would do is I would save a little bit of my original brew to go back in here with the SCOBY, along with this liquid. But I didn't do that this time, and the reason why is I'm going to go get 2 brand new bottles of regular GT, and those are going to be my starter impetus. Meaning, like, if for some reason one of the 3 strains that's in the GT got weeded out during this process, let me just reintroduce that now. Now that I have a perfect food base with the right sugar, I've got really healthy looking SCOBYs, let me just do it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide up the liquid from this pan. And I think there's a good way to do that. Yep, I'm just going to go like this. Here you are, little gang. Hanging out. And let's just pour this up. Oh, bellissimo! Perfection! Very good. Patting myself on the back right now. What a beautiful pour. Okay, so we got those, and then we just go home. There you are. You're home, little buddy. There you are. And then what I'll do is I'll fill these up with Berkey water. So I'll just... The way I can do that is I make such a mess. And I love it. So I'm just gonna take these. I'm gonna put them under here. I keep my Berkey in the sink. Just makes things easy. So essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up with this nice clean water up to about here. And then I'm gonna add my GT. And I will do something though. I'm gonna make sure to stir this because when this is still and sedentary, it's not gonna be able to do the stirring on its own. So that's it. And then I'm just gonna cover these with a cloth. And a week later, I'm gonna have some delicious kombucha, booch, kombucha, booch, however people like to say it. Doesn't really matter. It's delicious. All right. If you have any desire for a Berkey, follow the link. I'll put a link somewhere in the description. I can't say enough about Berkeys. They are awesome. Yeah, and if you have any questions about kombucha or water or anything, literally anything, please ask. Bye, guys.